Soul Sister series, In Pursuit of a Pleasure-Filled Life.
So yeah, $72 million in one month. I saw this great Instagram post. I wish I saved it. See, I be saving random stuff and I didn't save this. And it essentially said, when the market is saturated and you think you don't have a chance to go in, Fenty Beauty, right? And so, like, the whole conversation under it was like, there are millions of makeup lines. There are tons of makeup lines. There's a good number of makeup lines for black women. But Rihanna said, I'm going to dip my toe in and see what happens. And changed the game. With her 40 foundations and with the end of the spectrum, or the beginning, shoot, the darker colors consistently being sold out. I still ain't got one. I can't order it. I have an alert. Like, when it come back, hopefully it'll be back for Christmas. I'm gonna buy like 3.
Remember the you just sent it to me like a week ago, the image that you sent me of, like, it said something like demand for this has exceeded what we have dreamed, and we're working hard to, like, try. I'm just like, I don't think I've ever seen anything say that on any site. It'll just be like, we're sold out. We'll let you know when we have stuff back in stock.
Yo, for you to make $72 million in 1 month? Wait, it came out in October?
I think it was before October.
It came out in September, but it was like late September. It wasn't early September.
No.
Like, it's literally
it's
just been
new.
a month.
It's still new. That's why I was like, you just came out with this. Now you got the holiday collection. Like, I need a minute. I just literally every Sephora I go to, all of them dark shades is gone. I ain't seen them in months.
Just gone. I've been living off of 2. What are those called?
The samples.
Samples. She brought me a sample when she went in, and then I went one day playing myself. Like, I was like, oh, I have time. I went into a Sephora, and I was like, oh, let me get my shade tested, and I should have just bought the damn thing right then and there, but I didn't.
I ordered mine online because I just kept watching, and I was just like, let me just order this online because they still didn't have it. Me and a friend of mine had an appointment to go get our whole faces done, but by the time that appointment came around, I remember just like, how are they gonna do this when there's no makeup? There's no makeup. I'm gonna be upset, like, oh yeah, this looks wonderful, but I can't actually buy it.
It was
so it just didn't happen.
It was September 8th, I think it came out. So a month and some change. $72 million. The only thing that has outsold Fenty in the same time frame is MAC.
Okay.
I saw another post on IG that had like the top 10 in the month.
Yeah.
And like the next one under 72 million was like 15 million. I'm growing in my makeupness. And I have been needing foundation for about a year now. Like, I'm like, I don't have any makeup. I don't have any foundation. I don't know.
I have nothing.
Nothing. I'm just like, I got some lipstick. And so we went last week in our very busy week. When did we find the time?
I don't know. It was after.
Oh, it was after Fred. It's after Fred talk.
We're just like, hey, we're kind of in the neighborhood.
Yeah.
So
and I bought a contour stick that I straight up use for eyeshadow.
Because you can use it for whatever.
And then I bought the compact.
Yes.
The
highlighter.
The highlighter that I use for blush.
That you can use as blush because you can do whatever.
And I bought the lip gloss that I really like. I do need her to drop some lipsticks or some lip gloss with some color.
Yeah.
But I like the lip gloss. Like, when you want to, like, just
have a nice gloss.
Shine. And that's it. That's it. Yes. And so I'm hoping for Christmas some foundation, and I'm going to order it online.
Yeah.
And hopefully get it. I've watched, maybe not as much as you, but a bunch of Fenty reviews on YouTube. And, you know, I only care about the dark brown skin.
That's all I do. Everything I put in, I put blah, 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 makeup, dark skin. Seriously, that's because that's all I want in my feed. I mean, really, that's why would I want to watch anything else?
Yes.
Try to look at like how this is going to look on me.
On me. And so I really love it. And then I've also been conflicted because though it's Fenty, though it's Rihanna, it's still produced and whatever, made by white folk.
Mm-hmm.
And I want to know how much of that 72 million
Right.
Rihanna getting.
Mm-hmm.
But we're not in that place. Even though I remember a long time ago I sent you this lip gloss company or lipstick company that's black owned.
The Beauty Bakery.
Is it Beauty Bakery?
That's the last one you sent me. Because I've been looking at their reviews as well.
Yeah.
I follow them on IG as well.
And so, you know, I'm really about wanting to support black business and knowing that black beauty, I want black women who are making this shit happen to get my money. And so I love Fenty. I'm not going to lie. I love Rihanna. And so I'll support Fenty Beauty even though white folk make it.
I will also want to mention Pat McGrath, who is also black. She's a makeup artist.
Oh, Pat McGrath is black.
She's black.
Oh, that name don't sound black.
Well, she's British.
Oh.
And
Oh.
I learned about her like last year because I follow people on IG who put up Pat McGrath stuff.
Stuff is in Sephora?
Yeah.
Why you ain't show me when we in there? You know I don't go in there too often.
So she comes out with like limited edition. She's been in the game a long time, so people like fly her shit like flies off the shelves. It's a higher price point, and I want to support her as well. But because Pat McGrath's selling her, the way that her stuff is promoted, for me, is a little bit on the whitish side.
See, but that's why I like Rihanna.
Right, and that's why I like Rihanna too, because the only thing that I know that Pat McGrath is black, the only reason I know that she's black is because I Googled her and looked up everything that had to do with her and follow her. But if I didn't know she was black, if I never saw her face, I wouldn't know. You know, Fenty is not just makeup. For me, Fenty is also like
culture.
Very black and very for the culture. And it's obvious in the way that she has created the selling of it. Oh God, it's so black. I mean, I follow Fenty, I follow Rihanna, I follow the makeup artists, the dudes who are behind doing the layouts. Very black.
And see, that's why Beauty Bakery, when I love that lipstick, the one that and I need to just purchase it, right?
Yeah.
I just need to purchase it and just see. But, you know, black owned. I think the first time I went on, like, they're not exclusively, like, their marketing isn't totally black.
No. But and
I don't like that.
Yeah.
Like, white folks love everything we do. Trust and believe. If you market to us, they will come. Right? It's just the way it is. Right. They will come. And be like, what is that?
Right.
So I think that's my push for Rihanna. Because, I mean, and she tries to be diverse.
Right.
But she makes sure that diversity includes a very blackness.
Like the Issa Rae t-shirt. We
Yeah.
got y'all.
We got y'all.
She got
but 72 million, I mean, even if it dropped off to like 25 million a month, Lord.
To be someone who's not even known for,
but she's known for style.
She's not, but there are a lot of women who are known for style, but not, you know, who just like Kim Kardashian and whoever.
Kim Kardashian is making money though. Kim and Kylie. Kim's makeup wasn't on that top 10 list, but Kylie's was.
Okay, I don't know. I know a little bit about Kylie.
We're not in the white. Well, you know, I'm not in the white makeup world, but in that top 10 list, Fenty was the only black, even close. Kylie was in there. Kat Von D was in there. Like, you know, them white broads was in there.
Yeah. Okay.
It was in there. I don't know if I saved it, but I was like, oh, okay. All right. And to see Fenty up there with MAC, and when I see MAC, even though I know MAC isn't black, when I see MAC, I think black.
Me too.
For
the longest time, I thought that too.
Because they were smart in their marketing. They had Rihanna with her lipstick. They had Mary J.
Well, they were very intersectional, I feel like. When MAC first launched it, it was, you know, they had RuPaul, they had, you know, Katie Lang, they had
very
a bunch
intersectional,
of, they got, oh God, why am I forgetting? Nicki Minaj,
Yep.
Taraji P. Henson.
Yep, you're right.
Yeah.
You're right.
Yeah.
I enjoy Fenty. I enjoy watching it. All these contouring things, I mean, I think that's just too much makeup. But her makeup is also multi-use.
It's
Like
all
you can just use it any way you
can
want.
use it just because it's for, say, like the contour. You can put it on your eyes. You can put it on your lips.
Yeah, it's so
and I
dope.
just like that in general about a lot of makeup brands right now. They're very much getting into multi-use sticks and not just hemming it into one kind of use. And I think she got in on that like at the perfect time.
I think also just sticking with the marketplace and black-owned businesses. One, we have to go down to Black Girl Long Hair down in Bed-Stuy for the shea butter.
Butters.
Yeah, for the butters. Just because I really want to spend my money. Now that I work so hard for it, I want to spend it with my people. After the Dove kerfuffle, hoopla, you know, because we had done a post about what was our people, our oil people.
Shea Moisture.
Shea Moisture, and we're throwing a lot of shade, but I'm forgiving them, right? Because we forgive white people all the time. But when that Dove jump off happened, I had been following, and I think Daphne had bought me Urban Eden lotion soap a long time ago. Like, she gave me a gift bag and it was in it. And I had been following them for the longest, but I signed on to Herb and Eden. I followed them on Instagram. They make soap. It's a black couple. They both Virgos, so we've been having that conversation. Like, how you doing with your Virgo man, girl? Because me and mine, she was like, child. After the Dove, I went on to them and I went to buy soap. And they now have a subscription service where you just sign up, you pick your soap, and it comes every month. And they had put a picture up on their IG of them filling in their orders. And they were like, yo, we call this the Dove Wave. Because they said a week after Dove, they had more business than they have ever had and more people subscribing to the subscription service.
Okay.
And I'm like,
Urban Eden.
yep.
Okay.
I'm like, yeah, send me my soap once a month, and it's small enough that it fits in my mailbox. I ain't gotta go to the post office. If I had to go to the post office, I don't know. That post office,
You never get it.
I never get
People
it.
like to save it up.
But it's small enough that it fits in my little post office box, and that's what I've been doing. I'm like, why support anybody else? And though these places don't have brick and mortar stores or they're not in Target, like if you just set it up so that it just comes to you. Subscription is life.
Yeah.
I'm like, let me get my soaps every month.
Oh my God, that's so beautiful.
Yes, and they're now doing liquid soap. They were like, we have such an influx of cash, we can now do some more.
Thanks,
Dove. Well, when we break, I'll bring it to you. That's what they were like. Thanks, Dove.
you.
I appreciate you.
Nice.
Just beautiful, a black couple from Atlanta, I believe. They're in the pre-order stages of whipped body butter. I said I will order one, but I want to go to my girl here. I want to spread the black diasporic dollar.
Yeah.
I want to go to my girl's brick and mortar store
and
pick up a body butter or two and see how that goes. Because, you know, our bodies need body butter.
My Shea Moisture oil just ran out recently, and I really love that oil. So
no, get it, because I want to buy it. Yeah,
I have to, because it's this. I just wrote a blog on Urban Eve about my staples because I started to realize what my staples are when everything is running out.
Yep.
Then I'm just like, oh shit, this is shit that I need.
You see this soap here? When me and Bae went on vacation, I had just bought it, and I took it with me on vacation, so I took a shower first, and then he went in the bathroom, and he was like, and then I had the Shea Moisture oil, my favorite one.
Right, the frankincense and myrrh and argan oil.
Yep. That's not my favorite one. My favorite one is the green tea situation. I don't know. I gotta find it.
Okay.
That's my favorite. And so he came out. He was like, this is what the hotel gave us. I was like, no, that's mine.
Imagine.
I was like, no. He was like, this is nice. I favorite. The olive oil and green tea.
Okay.
This right here, girl.
See, so the one I like is the Shea Moisture Argan Oil, Frankincense and Myrrh one.
Yeah.
And what I like about it is it doesn't leave your skin greasy. My skin absorbs it, and it just is like soft and velvety.
I'm out of all my staples, so I just be using regular old coconut oil. Like, let's make this melt. Because now the coconut oil isn't watery anymore. You gotta it's sitting on my bathroom. I'm like, make this melt until I can get my oils.
Yeah, this is on my list.
Back in, but like I just need it to be in a subscription service. I just need. I need the black subscription service, right? I just need the black subscription service to just come once a month. Give me my soaps, give me my oils,
everything,
give me my butters,
everything that you need.
Just give me that, and like come once a month, so I don't really have to do.
You don't gotta go to this site and this site and this store.
Just give me what I need. But and then Fenty, Rihanna. Hopefully by Christmas, y'all be getting y'all lives together so that I can have some foundation. Cause now I have to buy some MAC foundation. As I wait for yours, I'm trying, but my little small ones are done. Like I'm like, it's no coverage.
And it's already light coverage, so.
Oh my goodness. We're just finishing this up. But I also wanted to share with you the next book. Because I read this book all the time. You've ever read it?
Yeah, I have this. I have to reread it.
I read it once a year. So now that we're going into winter, I will say after the winter solstice, we'll go into this. Because, the winter...
This is a good book for winter.
Because it's deeply feminine.
Yeah.
Winter is deeply feminine. All you're doing is contemplating and thinking, and some call it depression. I call it a deep reflection of your life. And I think that for the winter,
I like it.
A deep reflection of your life is a return to love. Yeah. This is really a spring book, but we read it in fall.
That's a spring book.
This is a spring book, but whatever. We're going to finish it up before December 21st. And, the winter solstice, ushering in winter, we're going to start with a return to love.
Soul Sister Series, In Pursuit of a Pleasure-Filled Life, though shit keeps on happening.
You found your Virgo. Yes! I was like, I DM'd her and was like, girl, how did that work it out for you? Because she was like, oh, it's our birthday season, his birthday, my birthday. I was like, how did that work it out for you? Because girl, I got my whole Virgo, we do business together, and that shit, how did that work out? She was like, child, honey child. Anyway.